Welcome to aminacademy.com. Let us discuss about India under Muslim rule. Under this, we can discuss about the Mughal Emperor Babur from 1526 to 1530 AD. Babur won the victory of Panipat in 1526 and proclaimed himself as the Emperor of India. He was the first among the Mughal invaders to make a permanent settlement in India. None else had been sufficiently attracted by Hindustan to do so. They would appear in India from time to time, conquer, collect booty, and return to their country. But Babur did not do that things. He formed a well-settled Mughal dynasty. Babur was the first to suppress the rebellion of the Chittor Rajputs, and he defeated Rana Sangram Singh in the Battle of Sikri near Agra. In 1530, Babur died and his son Nasiruddin Humayun ascended the throne in his place. He was born in the fort of Babur in 1508. Now we'll discuss some detail about the Mughal Emperor Babur. Babur, born February 15, 1483, principality of Fergana, now in Uzbekistan, died December 26, 1530, Agra in India, was the emperor from 1526 to 1530 and a founder of the Mughal dynasty of northern India. Babur, descendant of the Mongol conqueror Genghis Khan and so also of the Turkic conqueror Timur, was a military adventurer, a soldier of distinction, and a poet and diarist of genius as well as statesman. He was the fifth in male succession of Timur and 13th through the female line from the Genghis Khan. Babur's father, Umar Shaykh Mīrzā, ruled the small principality of Fergana to the north of the Hindu Kush mountain range. When Babur made his first raid into India in 1519, the Punjab region, now divided between the Indian state and the Pakistan province, was part of the dominions of Sultan Ibrahim Lodi of Delhi. But the governor Daulat Khan Lodi resented Ibrahim's attempts to diminish his authority. By 1524, Babur had invaded the Punjab 3 more times but was unable to master the tangled course of Punjab and Delhi politics sufficiently enough to achieve a firm foothold. Yet it was clear that the Delhi Sultanate was involved in continuous quarreling and ripe of other overthrow. After mounting a full-scale attack there, Babur was recalled by a Uzbek attack on his Kabul kingdom, but a joint request to help from Alam Khan, Ibrahim's uncle, and Daulat Khan encouraged Babur to attempt his fifth and first successful raid. Major success and victories in India. This is a Babur Mosque at Panipat. This is a Babri Masjid. It was in Ayodhya and was badly destructed. Now we'll discuss about Panipat War 1. Setting out November 1525, Babur met Ibrahim at Panipat, 50 miles, that is 80 kilometers north of Delhi. On April 21, 1526, Babur's army was estimated at no more than 12,000, but they were seasoned followers, adapted the cavalry tactics, and were aided by new artillery acquired from the Ottoman Turks. Ibrahim's army was said to number nearly 100,000 with 100 elephants, but its tactics were antiquated and it was distensions. Babur won the battle of coolness under fire. His use of artillery and effective Turkish wheeling tactics on a divided, dispirited enemy. Ibrahim was killed in battle. With his usual speed, Babur occupied Delhi 3 days later and reached Agra on May 4. His first action there was to lay out a garden, now known as the Rambagh, by the Yamuna river. Establishment of the Mughal Empire by Babur. Babur's dominions were now secure from Kandahar to the border of Bengal, with a southern limit marked by the Rajput Desert and the fort of Ranthambore, Gwalior, and Chanderi. Within that great area, however, there was no settled administration, only a congeries of quarreling chiefs. An empire had been gained but still had to be pacified and organized. It was this precarious heritage that Babur passed on his son Humayun. In 1530, when Humayun became deathly ill, Babur is said to have offered his life to God in exchange for his son Humayun's life, walking 7 times around the bed to complete the vow. Humayun recovered and Babur's health declined and Babur died the same year. Legacy. Babur is rightly considered the founder of the Mughal Empire, even though the work of consolidating the empire was performed by his grandson Akbar. Babur, moreover, provided the magnetic leadership that inspired the next two generations. Babur was a military adventurer of genius and an empire builder of good fortune, while an engaging personality. He was also gifted Turkey poet, which would have won him distinction apart from his political career, as well as a lawyer of nature who constructed gardens wherever he went and complemented beautiful spot by holding convivial parties. Finally, his prose memories, the Baburnama, have become a renowned autobiography. They were translated from Turkey into Persian in Akbar's reign, were translated into English, the memories of Babur, in 2 volumes, and were first published in 1921 to 22. The portray a ruler usually magnanimous for his age, cultured and witty, with an adventurous spirit and an acute eye for natural beauty. Baburnama. Babur was an educated Timurid prince, and his observations and comments in his memories reflect an interest in nature, society, politics, and economics. His vivid account of event covers not just his own life but the history and geography of the areas he lived in, as well as the people with whom he came into contact. The book covers topics as diverse as astronomy, geography, statecraft, military matters, weapons and battles, plants and animals, biographies and family chronicles, countries and artists, poetry, music and paintings, wine parties, historical monument tours, as well as contemplations on human nature. Babur, the first Mughal emperor, was known for the bravery in many battles, including the first battle of Panipat. We repeat, in April 1526, Babur defeated the numerically superior army of Ibrahim Lodi, the emperor of the Delhi Sultanate, using the Tulukma tactics. This battle established the Mughal Empire and ended the Lodi dynasty. The Battle of Kanwa. In March 1527, Babur defeated the Rajput princes led by Rana Sanga. This battle was a major event in the Mughal conquest of northern India and one of the earliest battles in the region to use gunpowder extensively. The Battle of Gagra. In 1528-29, Babur defeated the joint forces of the Afghans and the Sultan of Bengal. This battle was part of the Mughal Empire's conquest in India. Babur's bravery and other accomplishment led to the establishment of the Mughal Empire in India. He also wrote a memoir called Baburnama about his life and experiences. So far we discussed about the Mughal Emperor Babur. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.